It's time for the big trade. It's time to become more confident. This is a robot by the name of FixProfit. Now we are going to trade on the market of currency pairs. I can do it all by myself. I will triple your deposit on the first day. The investment you make at a discount of 90% will pay for itself in the first hours of work. Now I will show on a real example the principle of my work. I will start trading with the currency pair Euro, Japanese Yen, 86% payout. I will work on the expiry time of 2 minutes and invest $750. 2 clicks on the keys in my menu that correspond to the settings and the signal instantly appears in front of you. Higher. That's a recommendation from me given what's going on in the market. In the signal message, I additionally include information about volatility and news background. Now both of these parameters are raised. I can work with 30 indicators, price action, candlestick, and technical analysis. My passability averages 90%. I will now break down my signal using technical analysis on the TradingView service. I analyzed the market with the help of neural networks in a matter of seconds and promptly issued my conclusion. Now we will look at the situation without rushing anywhere while the trade is in progress. Throughout the price movement chart that we see on the screen, there is a regular interval dominance of buyers, which is most noticeable in the histogram of tick volumes. In this case, this criterion does not lead us off the thought, but confirms the activation of bulls. The support areas, which I have now highlighted in steps, also show on many time intervals strong support for buyers. After a slight pullback to the downside, price has returned to its high, after which I expect a sideways movement with a higher outlook. The sideways movement happens when the sellers turn on, and the prospect for higher is very realistic, because the bulls have the volumes to realize their potential. Moments with downside movement have occurred a bit before, after which the bulls have made local highs, bumping into the resistance area. As a result, my conclusion is that the price will gradually rise. This signal should prove to be accurate. Enter our cool contest, friends. You can win $1,000 by fulfilling the simplest conditions. Watch this video from the beginning to the end, put a like, subscribe to the channel, and write 1 comment on trading topics under this video. I choose a lucky winner every week using randomizer and publish the results in my Telegram channel, which you can subscribe to via the link in the description. So, $645 has been deposited into my real account. Working with this structure, you will become millionaires. My artificial intelligence knows everything the developers have studied for 9 years. And all this experience is given to you for a nominal fee. The link for you to work with me, before testing the work for free, in the description. And now I want to consolidate the success. I will make another trade with different parameters. There are 27 currency pairs in my menu. Now in the search on the broker pocket option, I will pick up another option with a good payout percentage. I recommend you to always choose currency pairs with a payout higher than 75%. This way you will be able to increase the amount on deposit more quickly. So, Australian dollar and Swiss franc. I can definitely make money here. I will enter the market on the time frame of 4 minutes. I increase the investment amount twice. Now it is $1,500. Promptly, after pressing the keys in my menu, I issue a prediction for lower. In this case, I press the red key on the broker's website. Additional information, which I indicated in the message with the signal, volatility, reduced, news background at the moment, does not affect the currency pair. Now I will find our currency pair in TradingView and analyze the situation. Never underestimate technical analysis. You should definitely study both it and fundamental analysis in order to understand the situation on the currency pair's market at any moment of time as accurately and objectively as possible. Analytics and diligence are the key to success in this big job. So, now I would like to draw your attention to the main points, based on which I have made a forecast for entering a deal. I'll start by analyzing the volume indicator. As you can see, sellers do not look strong on most of the chart. They sometimes turned on with volumes and brought the situation into a sideways movement, but most of the time buyers ruled the situation. However, in the last minutes we can notice the prerequisites for a trend reversal. Bears started to systematically get involved in the game more often. The buyers had a strong showing half an hour ago and are ready to enter consolidation now, but the bears do have a good potential for at least a local trend reversal. And at most for an impulsive reversal. Once again, I want to emphasize the idea that a turning point has just recently occurred. The bears became stronger in terms of volumes and there was a trend reversal, locally, but very important.
Yes, that is very important. Very important.
And lastly, I'll draw a few more designations so you can see the overall situation better. We can also observe the corridors that are visible to the naked eye. Corridors in which support and resistance areas have fixed the price movement candles. These corridors confirm frequent moments of consolidation. And now let's wait together for the end of the deal, in which I am sure everything is going right, because I gave an accurate forecast, which I confirmed with analytics. Yes, of course there are situations when world events, global news and sharp economic movements can change the situation. However, I think that in the conditions of the chosen timeframe we will have time to complete the deal in the plus. Even if you couldn't reach top income with trading before, now you have a unique opportunity. I help people get rich and take their work to the next level very quickly. Our team gives you the opportunity to use 3 trial signals from FixProfit for free, after which you will be able to purchase the full version. Link in the description. You can immediately start working with me and lose the amount on your deposit in the first hours of work. I recommend you to implement modern technologies in trading to reach a new level of earnings. And now on the screen you can see screens with reviews from people who already work with FixProfit. Many traders have already used this profitable scheme of work in order to spend less time on operational activities and more time and energy on training. At the same time having automated signals with the help of artificial intelligence. Now you can do it too. Everything is in your hands, friends. The deal is about to close and we will see how accurate my analytics were. I work for you. I give each user unlimited signals. You can also use the handy OTC feature. Over-the-counter trading allows you to trade even on weekends and holidays, even at night when the exchanges are asleep. I have 27 OTC currency pairs in my menu, which you can see by sending me the command /OTC. Have a successful trading. So, the second transaction ended with a great result. The account received $1,275. The total profit for 2 deals speaks for itself, $1,920. In just a few minutes. My analytics and my signals proved to be accurate. Do you want to rapidly increase your deposit? Then follow the link in the description and take 3 free test signals. After that, you will be able to buy my full version and trade without limits. I also remind you that after buying the bot, you will get into the VIP chat with signals. There you can analyze the market with the analysis of situations and give signals. Develop your skills, introduce new tools to make your trading really modern, and of course, give me a like, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to not miss new videos. See you soon.